So this next exercise is an exercise for the lower back, and it's basically a core exercise. It's Pilates based. It's very safe to do when your low back is sore, but it definitely will strengthen the core muscles. It works a little bit into the glutes. There are 3 exercises that I like to do together, so I'm going to show you all 3 of them right now. You're going to need a ball, so it can be any kind of ball, but it needs to be gushy like this, okay, soft. It's just creating an uneven surface to work on. So what you're going to do is you're going to lie down, knees are bent, and you're going to put the ball under your sacrum. So the ball is sort of between my low back and my tailbone, right on the sacrum there. Should feel actually pretty good. Palms are on the ground for balance. Bring one leg up into tabletop, other leg up into tabletop, and then keeping your knees where they are, you're going to curl your pelvis up. So I'm in a tilt now. My abs are engaged. I'm already working in this position. It's already hard. Okay, so now we're going to challenge this a little bit. You're going to dip one leg down about 6 or 8 inches and up, and dip the other leg down and up. Keeping your pubic bone lifted, dip that one leg down and up, and the other leg down and up. So the idea of this is you want to keep a 90-degree angle here. You want to move from your hip joint. So you're not bending the knee. The knee stays at a 90-degree angle. I'm moving from my hip and dipping that whole leg all the way down and up. And then same thing on the other side. The idea is to not touch your foot or to bend the leg like that. The idea is to keep this at a 90-degree angle and move from the hip socket, keeping the pubic bone lifted the whole time. Doing this nice and slowly. This is actually firing the abs in a diagonal pattern, which is a better way to exercise. If we can at all exercise in patterns that we move in, this is always better than in a linear pattern. Okay, so about 10 like that per leg. Okay, so the next exercise, you're gonna take the ball, you're gonna put it between your knees, squeeze the ball with your knees, and you're going to push through your feet and go up into a straight line. So you don't wanna be into a full bridge, but more of a straight line. This loads your glutes a little bit more. My glutes are firing. I'm gonna hold here for 5 counts. And then I'm gonna release the glutes, little hip angle, and then right back up and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze in the glutes and release and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So 10 reps like that. And then 10 little tiny pulses. Glutes stay tight the whole time. It's pretty quick. 15 like this. And then you would repeat that whole set. So 10 slow and 15 fast. The next one that I like to combine with this set of exercises is a plank, but I like to do a plank that is a little safer for your lower back. So a typical yoga plank is basically a straight line like this, and this does tend to load the low back. So what I like to do is I like to hollow the middle back, still keeping the hips down, and that actually opens your low back, so it basically unloads the low back, and you're still getting the core stability of the plank position without loading your lower back. So you're gonna hold for about a minute, or you may need to work up to a minute and do that twice.